Okay, guys, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a little bit orthodox here. Hold on, let me mute myself first. So I want to say thank you all for coming. First we're gonna have a new intro coming because I want to show something to you guys. This is gonna be very cool. So enjoy. Hello guys! Welcome to another The Flemish Experience. Everything is okay? Okay, cool. And yeah, I want to say it's been a lovely week. Sorry for last week I wasn't there. I don't know if the Twitter message even went out that I was not gonna be there. Like I'm not sure because my phone just died the moment I sent it. So I couldn't even check, and afterwards it was too late already, so I was like, whoops, okay, this is weird. But I'm back. We got a new guest, someone that hasn't been on yet, and it's already been fun in the talking that we had about the evil lair and stuff.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Hi, Darth.
Proud. I'm honored to be here.
And there goes my phone. Okay.
Wow. It's either not paying or dropping. I mean, you got issues, brother.
Well, it is like shock. How do you say it? Like shock.
Shock absorbing.
Yeah, shock absorbing case that it has. So no problems here.
You're just like throwing it down. Look, it did it again. Now it's not broken.
And also, of course, Anime Devil is here. My trusty panel member. Welcome.
Hello, sir. Hello, and I have to thank Darth Praxis. Massive thank you for coming up today, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well,
obviously,
it's what else was I gonna do? Really,
Well, obviously, Flamish couldn't do a show last week, and I was missing from the week before because I couldn't attend. So it's been a while. It's been hello everyone. Hello. Great to be here, dude. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, so first of all, Masuko is here in the chat, and we also have my colleague from the bus depot where I work, Dominic.
Wow.
Yeah, and he already...
Welcome, Dominic.
Already called me a bastard. That's lovely. A hot bastard, he called me. No, so...
It's always good to have a shorthand with your coworkers.
Well, he's my friend. We'll be playing... some games, but I'll talk about it after you, Darth. So what did you play this week? Like what did you do?
Oh man, not much actually. I had a friend from out of town, and so I was actually not on very much anything. But when I did play, it was try to show him some things, and he was so impressed by the Series X. It's just he can't find one, like everybody else.
Yep.
Yep.
Just
I
like
know.
me. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
We
will get there.
I was lucky because of someone that I know from the YouTube space community that helped me. Otherwise, it wouldn't be possible. And you Anime Devil?
As always, I do nothing but play games. That's all I seem to do. I'm either at work or playing video games. I should grow up. I need to grow up. Do you think? Yeah, maybe. I'm for Single Player Sunday today. I've coined that. It's mine. I've been playing Far Cry 5, which I'm really enjoying. Yesterday, thanks to PK and Fierce, they dragged me on Rogue Company, which, if you've not played it, is very good. So that's the new things. Obviously, there's golf and there's other things that I've dabbled in. I still haven't got round to Outriders yet because I'm waiting for a good friend of mine to possibly join me. Dragging his
I'm
heels,
not joining anytime soon. You can forget it, man.
I said good friend. I said good friend.
Not random acquaintance. Yeah, I know.
No, I've got a friend who wants to play it, but he's dragging his heels. So we'll see if he actually joins me or not. If not, then meh.
Yeah, who knows?
Other than that, that's about it, really.
Yeah, Rogue Company. I think I tried it once. I'm probably mixing it up with another game that came out. That's supposed to come out. Oh, I can't think of it. It came out as a multiplayer shooter, and it has a first-person. It's a Series X game coming out. What is it called? I can't remember it.
Crossfire.
It's got a first-person Crossfire. I played that. I don't know. The multiplayer really didn't thrill me. I was like, it's okay, but it seemed a little. I don't know. It wasn't thrilling.
The good thing about Rogue Company, especially today, was my two sons joined me, and it was brilliant. So the three of us were playing all on different Xboxes in different parts of the house, screaming at each other through, I'm down. But we did really well. We the 9-year-old is quite good. Let me say I'm surprised because they're both Fortnite players anyway. So
there you go.
They've gone straight into it, and we were owning a little bit.
That's wonderful. Yes, teaching the children, teaching them well. It's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. Yeah,
How about you, Flamish?
Yeah, what you been up to?
Yeah, I was playing so much. So first of all, Demon Souls. Demon Souls with Dominic over there in chat. My coworker, I met a few coworkers over the last 2 weeks, I would say, and I'm playing a lot of PlayStation at the moment. So my Xbox Series X is mostly gathering dust, I would say. Sorry, but no, it's fun. It's really fun playing some Demon Souls. All the games that we played, Diablo 3. I bought it again for the 4th time now. Got it on PC, got it on Switch, got it on PlayStation, got it on Xbox. Yeah, going to it again. I play a game already for 1,000 hours on PC, so.
Sounds like me on Monster Hunter. I put in like 5, almost 600 hours on the Xbox, and had a friend. She wanted me to help her get through it, and so I powered leveled through that, and I think I'm already at 200 hours on that, and I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of time.
Yeah, that is. Especially when you think about how many things you could do with that time on all the stuff.
Stop it. Games are important. That's enough of that nonsense. Don't start talking like that.
No,
My wife's not here anyway, so it's okay. You can't talk like that for a minute.
Also, besides that, we actually just finished Dragon Ball, the whole series from Dragon Ball till Dragon Ball Super. Like, the whole series is now done. We still need to watch the last movie with Broly that came out like 2 years ago. But other than that, I think it's over. The whole series.
He's like, I hope it is. No.
No,
That's a lot of watching.
We still got GT to do if she wants to, because it's a completely different story. It's cool. It's different. And then
Have you ever watched Bleach?
No.
I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, it depends on my girlfriend. I want to watch series with her. So
See what she thinks. My daughter loves it. She thinks it's amazing, but it all depends.
The other series I did like was Death Note. Death Note was also really
that's a good one too.
Yeah, it's so great how they do the intricacies between two different characters in those. And Masuko asked how many episodes is that. So let's tell this. Dragon Ball is around 250 episodes, I think. Dragon Ball Z Kai. Not Kai. Kai. Not the original Dragon Ball Z. The original Dragon Ball Z is like double. It's like 500. I think Dragon Ball Z Kai is like 150, 170 episodes or something.
Yeah.
And then Dragon Ball Super is 151. So that's around 600 episodes or something I watched over the last 5 months.
I would hope so. I would hope you wouldn't sit down every day. I'm going to be watching for a while.
In a weekend.
In a week. We got it done in a week. Yeah. Theoretically, it was impossible, but thank God for that neutral zone we were able to go into and continue watching.
Yeah, but man, it's been a couple of weeks just having so much fun on the PlayStation with Demon Souls, and then of course Bloodborne in a little while after Demon Souls. He's gonna.
That's gonna help you. Yes, cope with life.
It's gonna be like, oh my god, what am I doing? No. No.
Oh, then you got to play. Yeah, you got to play Bayonetta. Then you've played that, right?
Oh yeah,
Bayonetta 2.
1 and 2. I got the 2 on the Switch. Actually, we've.
You got, and 3 we're still waiting for, I think, right?
Yes, I think it was announced, but I'm not sure.
It was announced, but it's been a couple of years, so I'm waiting. That's one of the ones that if they wanted to surprise everybody with this year, that would be a good surprise.
Yeah, actually, let me search it up, by the way. So no. I do have a question. So Darth, how did you came up with your name? Because there's something.
It was easy. Actually, it was because I like Star Wars. I grew up as a kid loving Star Wars, like pretty much any kid my age. And then I was trying to think of a name that was unique, and was thinking of a part of a Star Trek movie, and Star Trek Episode 6, Star Trek 6, the film. At the beginning of the movie, a Klingon moon destroyed, and the name of the moon is Praxis. So I was like, oh, that sounds like a cool name. So I just put them together. And when I first started my Xbox Live in the 360 days, right when I first got it, I picked another name, and then I started playing multiplayer games, and this kind of pushed me to use this name because I had some problems. I had some problems with people, so I wanted to change my name and get away from all those people. So that's how it happened. I think it was Logan Neo. It was a weird name.
Logan Neo.
It's always combinations of things I like. Logan being Wolverine, the name of the X-Men character, and Neo being Neo from the Matrix. So it's just kooky. I just put names together because it sounded unique. And when you start typing names in Xbox and it rejects you enough, you go, fuck it. I'm just going to pick something. And then there it is.
Yeah, I got the most amazing name in my Xbox 360 on the PC, right? Because I didn't have a 360, but the PC, like Windows Live, games Live, that you need to have an account for. It basically made a random name, and someone asked me yesterday, and that was King Tutti Blowfish. That was my name.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I didn't keep it though, but that was actually my name back in the day when I had Microsoft Windows Live for games. It was funny.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that with us. Animated, what did you have something to tell us that's, deep and dark secrets of your heart?
Oh, yes.
No, not really.
Okay, very good.
Come on, tell us about
my name. Obviously, I've always had that name anyway, but then I changed it to the one that was previous. I was called Mr. Kinky Bear.
Ooh.
Okay, so that was I was that years. But animated evil comes because I like the bad guys in cartoons. I love them. I think they're a little misunderstood. They're not all bad.
Yeah.
They're trying to get by.
No, world domination is a good thing. I'm telling everybody. Nobody believes me.
And I love the bad guys in games, so it was something along those lines. And I thought, yeah, I have had that name in various forms over the years. And yeah, I mean, the greatest bad guy of them all, Marvin the Martian. I mean, come on, he's not
bad guy. Come on,
no, he's a lovable rogue more than a bad guy.
He's a lovable rogue, just trying to destroy the Earth. It's no big deal. There's a lot of people trying to do that.
Indeed, when he comes out with "Prepare to die, Earthling," it's
that's like really great. That's great voice as well.
The
Illudium P32 space modulator.
Yeah, I know.
Where's the kaboom? Yeah. I mean, what's
This should have been an earth-shattering kaboom.
Yeah.
So that's where animated evil comes from. Could you? I like the bad guys. So,
Of course. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So on one thing I want to say, like everybody knows, there was a Halo tournament going on. If you don't know.
What?
So there were a couple of podcasts who were actually competing against each other, and it's still going, by the way.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I lost my first match, 6-0. So I didn't win once with my team, and I was a little bit stressed as well because one of my teammates fell out, and then I almost need to forfeit my game as well because I couldn't stream to Discord, and it was a whole kerfuffle. But in the end, I was having fun. Lost heavily, but still having fun.
That's all that matters. Well, that and winning, but we don't talk about that. When you lose, we don't talk about that. Good. That's good. I mean, I'm proud of you. I would have done the same. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, in the end, I was like, because an hour before we need to start, we basically had no fourth player, and we need 4. So I was about to actually give in the towel. Like I was like, I'm done. Just like I was so stressed out because of it. But in the then someone came like, hey, you need help? I'm like, yes. So went anyway.
Oh well. C'est la vie, my friend.
C'est la vie.
We
Yes.
also lost 6-0 Flamish for midweek gaming. Might I add?
Who'd you roll up against? Who were you pitted on against there?
We were against Griggedy.
Yep,
And
I know them.
Very, just absolutely destroyed us. I'll be honest. Well played, guys. Well played, indeed.
I had one
They
of the
pick
biggest-
their teeth with your bones. Yes.
Yes,
wonderful.
they just went. They just went to town.
Who are these pathetic fools? Ooh.
And I was against Season Gaming, which is an honor because they're huge Halo fans. They really know their. It was amazing. Like, just imagine seeing one in the front, there's one there, there's one there, and there's one in your back at the same time. So you shoot over there, you get shot in the back, you die, you respawn, and you die immediately again because they know where the spawns are.
I would have been proud to die honorably with both of your teams because I would have. That would have been great.
Do you not do Halo then? Are you
Me,
Sure we've
sort
played
of.
Halo before.
I do it whenever Mav throws it out there. I jump in occasionally late at night. It kind of fits my time frame, so I'm like, okay, sure, I'll join.
That's when I wake up.
Exactly.
When I
Yeah,
wake
as
up
you can
at
see,
like-
it's
yeah.
light outside right now.
Oh, it's pretty dark now. Around the same color like his background over there. I don't know what
I hope there's not
Is that a
many
game
people.
or is that
Yes.
Division 2?
It's from the first division. It's the what they're called. Help me out.
What is it? A silk screen or something?
No, it's just
Poster?
It's just a random background.
Yeah, you can actually.
Oh,
put
I
the
see.
background. Yeah,
I
you
see.
can put the background.
It's
behind
just a picture. It's
Yeah, I
just
see.
I use as a background.
I see the fuzzy edge around you, so I get it now.
Yep. So
I'm a fool. Damn you!
If I move my head, you can't see my chair. It's strange.
There it is. It appears. It disappears. It appears. It disappears.
It's a magic chair.
I can even
It
do
is.
this at the moment. Look, now I have the Flemish logo behind myself.
Oh my! Although it does slow you down a little bit.
What do you mean? What do you
Oh,
mean?
there. Now it's better. Now it's better. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I do this, my arm disappears a little bit. So,
I can take my thumb and put it over the camera. Now you don't see Jack. See? Amazing.
Wow.
I got special effects too, bro.
You're a magician.
Voila!
no.
Gone!
He's a wizard. He's a wizard.
He's a wizard.
Witch, burn him, burn him.
Okay, we're better now.
Are you done?
Did it hurt your ears? I'm terribly sorry.
Well, oddly enough, my cable's a bit strange. I think my cable's been pulled, so you're only coming through one ear. It's annoying. So if you see me doing this, I'm trying to get both ears working. But with them being a pair of Astros, the cable that goes from there.
Get some good equipment, sir. Come on.
With them being Astros, the cable itself isn't cheap.
No.
No
good.
No, but it's okay. We will endeavor.
Get a Plantronics. Best.
We'll endeavor to persevere. I have a really nice Dolby Atmos set, but I don't play it much because it had a problem with echoing. No matter what I did, it would always have a problem. So I just got a cheaper set here. My Gears, or no, not Gears of War, sorry, Call of Duty headset, and I think it's an A10, and so it works great. It's a hell of a lot cheaper, and it doesn't have the echo problem.
Yeah.
Does it?
No.
Okay, good. Well, I'm not playing anything with you guys, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter.
This headset, interestingly, was given to me by Rare Studios.
Really?
On the launch of Sea of Thieves, they did a giveaway for a few pairs of Sea of Thieves headphones, and I don't know if you'd be able to see it, but
if you know, yeah.
Oh, I see it. That's lovely.
We should disable the background to fully see it, but if that's a
no.
But also, guys, if you actually go on the video, on the thumbnails as well.
Yeah, so it just entered this because I was an early adopter of Sea of Thieves, played it a lot in the beta. They put an offer up on Twitter, and I said, "Yeah, I'd like to win that," and I won it. So there you go.
That's great.
Pretty cool.
Thought they invited you to their headquarters and said, "Come on in.
No,
let's play this together."
That would be nice.
And then
that
in
would be
real life,
something.
have the thinking, like the guitar stuff, like the what was the thing that turns and makes sound.
Now you're asking questions I can answer only if I can think, but I can't. So give me a minute. 𝘿𝑍𝘼𝙍𝙎, I think is what it's called. Is that the herky? No. I'm an idiot. I can't think of the name of it.
It's like something.
Oh, it's wonderful. Let me see.
That was a beautiful impression, Flamish. I have to say that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
Didn't sound like a cat being run over at all.
It did not at all.
Well, no. But okay. Yeah. I do have an offer for someone to actually buy Beats headset. I know it's some music, but I have no idea how good they are.
Well, I said 𝘿𝑍𝘼𝙍 because I'm an idiot. It's a hurdy-gurdy. That's the name of the instrument.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I thought the other. It's 𝘿𝑍𝘼𝙍 to play because you fucking thing. You gotta turn it.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Yes, you could. You're married, right? So yes, you could.
What does that have to do with it, though?
Nothing at all, sir. Continue, please. Let's just roll on ahead. Yeah.
The thing is, it has no topics, so it's all
no topics.
What's gonna happen next? We don't know.
Let's do the boring what everybody always does. So when did you, my young man, start getting into video games?
Well, for me, it was 3 years old.
3 years old.
Yeah. And I was playing Nintendo, Nintendo, and also I was playing on the PC some calculation games with like a white dog with trains that came across.
Oh my goodness!
Count to like 12, I think it was.
Oh, so you were doing some they would be like school games essentially.
Yeah, school games, and then after was some Lego chess. That was a cool game.
Oh.
So the thing about Lego chess where they really went in depth, like with tutorials and everything, but for till high difficulty, was really amazing how they did it. I'm
Well,
so sad
yeah.
there's
Well,
no,
chess
like,
is chess.
yeah, but like it's a Lego game, right? A Lego game
Oh, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think as difficult, but having so much tutorials in there with like medals that you can earn and stuff.
Oh,
I
wow.
still remember a lot about that game. It was really a great game to have. I wish they would remaster it. It's not gonna happen, of course, but that would be fun.
Probably not. Hmm.
Maybe
It's
a
too
new
bad, too.
chess game.
You could always buy some Legos and make a chess set out of it. Just saying.
You give me ideas.
IRL. You know, if people will let you like get together, I know how it goes over there.
So what was your first experience in gaming, Darth?
Well, my dad was he got into arcade games a little bit in the 70s, and then he brought home a Pong system first. So that was my first game to try, and then after that it was the 2600, the Atari 2600. We never went with any of the Intellivision or any of the Odyssey systems that came out because that stuff was really expensive back then. And so we got into the 2600, and I remember playing tournaments when I was a kid with my uncle and my cousins at their house down the street from my parents' house, playing 2600 football. So that was when characters were circles and X's, and the football was a square dot just going dip, 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 and then they would run it to the end zone, and they would kind of, instead of a cheering, you would hear white noise go, and you're like, yeah, it's amazing. So that was my first experience, yes. And then from there we got to here.
There's actually a game that's still out there that you can play. It's called Dwarf Fortress. Wait, actually.
Oh, you mean for like the 2600 or the 5200?
No, for the PC. But it plays like those games.
Yes.
With some squares and different things. Very weird, for sure.
There's some pixel art studios out there that have even delved back to the ancient 2600 era graphics to make games, function like it. Usually they run a lot smoother, but I've still seen some do those things, and it's kind of funny. Show my daughters, and they're like, "Oh my God, Dad, what were you doing? you really had to use your imagination." I'm like, yeah, I did. Thanks.
That's the first gaming experience for everyone that was.
Oh, back then, yeah.
Yeah, back then, yeah. I'm thinking like it would be amazing to actually go back to that time and then just experience it for the first time in that era. I think it's a very different given for someone that goes into gaming now and sees all the beautiful games, but then they go back and that's ugly.
Well, the community, the entire experience, you're right. The community was completely different because, the community was all personal, social community you had with either friends or family, or what the other social interaction was key to this were arcades. And they were huge. Arcades were the biggest thing for decades. And I remember as a kid going to arcades and everywhere, going to the going to the water parks and go to the arcades, going to theme parks and going. The arcades in the 80s used to have I'm serious, like black lights, lasers, and frickin' fog machines. When I went to some of the ones I've gone to that were insane, it was like, man, it was like being in the future, and you're playing these old like Galaga and Dig Dug and Pac-Man. You're like, this is amazing, but it was a different experience for sure. There's a part in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. There is an arcade in that mall in the game that I swear to God I've been to that arcade before. The people that made it, I'm like, geez, I've been here.
Yeah,
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, but after that, I shoehorned my way into the game industry in a way. I inserted myself with a buddy of mine. He worked at a game store, and we actually got tickets through his store to E3 in '95, the first E3. So I was at the inaugural E3, and then the next year he got tickets, and we went to the one where the '96 E3, where the N64 was released. So I got to be there when that was unveiled. So that was kind of awesome.
Cool.
That is awesome. That's really good.
That's my little claim to fame in that regard. So I got to see Shigeru Miyamoto and of all people, I'm trying to think, Howard Lincoln, who was at that time president of Nintendo of America. So
And
that
who
was
the
curious.
other guy? Because I don't know that.
Oh, you know what? It was probably, I probably named it wrong. I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm trying to find something. 2 seconds here.
I mean, I have no idea. Like, this is all too.
You don't know Nintendo. You don't know Nintendo. What's wrong with you, man?
I have a Nintendo Switch. Give me a break.
Okay. You said you started on the NES. You're not a real Nintendo fan, are you?
Yes, but I was 5 years old or so.
Oh, whatever. Excuses. Yeah, I have a. This is from when I went to the E3 in '95.
No shit.
Yeah, I still have it. But the oddity of it, and I did show my name. I'm sorry. Yes, that's my name. The oddity of it was there was a signature you see across the face of it, and the story behind that is the E3. People didn't know this. It didn't happen in '96, but in the first E3 in '95, this was it was just a burgeoning first year trying it out. Let's see how this works. So they shared the convention hall with a porn convention. So all of the adult actors and actresses, there were no male actors there. All the actresses were there signing autographs and like signing videotapes, and they're standing there all dressed, all scantily clad. And so my buddy, there was like this big curtain. You walk in this one hall area, and you hear people talking, like, "What's going on here?" And it was just people normally talking, and we're like, "Oh, it must be another part of it." And we walk through this big curtain, and it's just all this. Well, the ladies were all dressed, but all of the posters and everything were all fully XXX rated. All behind, we're like, "Oh my god, what is this? Are these games?" No, it's just a porn convention. Like, what? So the games are porn, yeah. So the signature that was on that was actually, I was wearing, that was my lanyard, and I'm wearing it around my neck. And the lady, my buddy wanted to get a signature, an autograph. I'm like, whatever. So I stood in line with him. So I'm turned to the side, and she like taps me on the shoulder. You going to get a signature too? So I just started talking to her about, hey, how's your day? What's going on? Being nice. And I guess I was the only guy that wasn't like, oh my god, your boobs are so huge. I love your movies. You're so hot. I didn't say that. I was just nice. And she took the card out and signed it for me, and like I was like, what? And put XOXO. I was like, well, thank you. And she was all nice. She leans over and gives you a little peck on the cheek. I'm like, should I go get some disinfectant? I don't know. I guess it was wrong for me to think that way, but she was real cute. She was cool. But anyway, that's where that signature came from.
That is so
that was
random.
even the case. That's
I
very
had to throw it out there. It was random. I didn't understand what was going on.
That's awesome. That's really good.
That's perfect. Random is perfect here.
Yes.
That's why
you invited me.
Yes.
You should know this.
Well, he invited you.
I knew it! You didn't want me, did he? Did he animate it? Oh, God.
It was all my doing, dude.
Yes, I know. Speaking of leveraging and shoehorning, you're like, you're going to get him in here, aren't you? Well, why? Because...
I can see why.
Because he could do an intro for you. The Flamish Experience. Get ready.
Ooh. Well, we will talk about that later.
I'm not upselling, I'm just saying.
Well, maybe a little bit. I mean...
I don't know.
It's a good idea. I like it. As an idea, I like it.
So
Autobots, transform and roll out. Good times.
So
you
like,
wanted random. I'm throwing it out there, bro.
This is what you got to put up with. Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself. It's okay. Take your time.
Well, I was thinking, like, so Darth, what kind of games do you like, actually?
I play everything, really. When I say I don't play Halo, it's just because I haven't played Halo much. One of my buddies dragged me back into Halo 5 when it came out and said, "You got to play this. It's amazing. You love Halo, right?" And I said, "I played the first one. I played the second one. That's about it." And he's like, "What?" And so we played Halo 5, and then we went back and when the Master Chief Collection came out, we played. Well, after that I bought it, and then I played Halo 4, which I actually liked a lot. Finished the game, and a lot of people are like, "It's 343. It's not even Bungie." And I went, "Well, it's actually a really good game." 5 I thought was actually really good, but it was different. So a lot of the purists I could understand why they're like, "Nope, it's not the same."
You mean the
But still.
multiplayer, right?
I mean the story. The multiplayer. Yeah, the multiplayer was completely different as well. But I mean, just the game itself, the way the story was, especially 5, was considerably different than any others. The two teams splitting off and going two separate storylines, kind of drifting off and being the new team versus the old team, and it was interesting. I dug it. So anyway.
Most people hate it because of the marketing that went before it. Like that they actually.
Yeah. I just bought the game. I didn't know anything about what was going on. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it, sure. Yeah, I just played it, didn't care.
For me, was when I got my my Xbox One X, that I actually played all of the Halo games back to back. So I never knew anything about the marketing and stuff, but until afterwards, and I was like, why did I think it's a bad game? It's a great game. Don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't care.
That's what I thought. Yeah. See, same page, right on. Yeah. Different book though, right? I don't know what chapter you're on and what book it is, but we'll figure it out.
If it depends on my hair, I would say it's a earlier version. Like,
excellent.
Yeah, guys, as you can see, I will put my headset up, but this thing over here, it doesn't want to go flat. It's just staying up there. So
We won't say what we initially thought because that's not for younger audiences.
Well,
but
I will ask my girlfriend her opinion when I go to bed.
Yeah, she comes at you with a pair of clippers, you'll know the answer, won't you?
She actually already suggested she wants to cut my hair today. I'm like,
see, there's the answer. Hey, babe. Uh-oh, you're muted, bro. You're muted, bro.
Oh, you naughty.
I hear nothing, my friend. I hear nothing. Oh, I see the symbol. That's unmuted.
Yeah.
Nope, still nothing. You disappeared from us.
Well, you fixed this. I was thinking, like, what's your favorite game last year? Because the new year.
Last year?
Yeah.
I guess you could say what constitutes my favorite game based on the amount of time I put into it.
Just what you find the most enjoyable game. Is this subjective?
Most enjoyable game. That's a good question. I don't know. Last year. That came out last year, because that's another hard one too.
What do you think is this is my game of the year?
Oh, game of the year. Oh, geez. Honestly, I believe it or not, I really still like Cyberpunk. I thought it was a good game, even though you have to have it on either the PC or the Series X to really make it worth a shit. I mean, even PS5 is pretty good, but you have to have it on something that can run it. Otherwise, it's just total garbage, and I get that. And anybody who had a PS4 and Ghost of Tsushima, I didn't get to play very much of, as far as, I mean, just a tiny bit of time into it. But what I saw of it and what I experienced with it, it's kind of a toss-up. I would say for a complete game experience, it wasn't screwed up by all the problems that Cyberpunk had. I would say probably, and just with my short amount of time with it, without completing it and loving, I don't know if you're familiar with Akira Kurosawa. There's
nope.
Okay, so he just to enlighten both of you quickly, there were he created amazing samurai films.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
There was some lag, so I couldn't hear it. Also, Anime Devil, you're back.
I am.
Yes. Yeah. Welcome.
So can you
Thank
say
you.
It was Kurosawa?
Akira Kurosawa, okay. And he was probably like Japan's greatest film director, essentially like the, what would it be, Martin Scorsese or Steven Spielberg of his era, and really of all directors in Japan's history. He's probably one of the best. He created films like The Seven Samurai, Yojimbo, Senjuro. I mention these names you probably don't understand, but Yojimbo was recreated into A Fistful of Dollars. And Senjuro was essentially, for a few dollars more, the original films that Clint Eastwood was made famous for, The Man with No Name films where he goes into a town. So these were samurai movies, but they were in Western style, and the director knew. He made them like a Western, but they were all samurais. And it's just some amazing filmmaking, but the strokes, the broad kind of themes that were used in something like Ghost of Tsushima. Oh my God, the game just totally feels like Akira Kurosawa came back from the dead and made a game. And so, like I said, I only played it for a very short amount of time, but just from my experience and knowing everything, the problems with Cyberpunk, I would say probably Ghost of Tsushima. That blew me away the most of any game. Just playing it was spectacular, even though, like I said, I never finished it, but it's just an incredible game.
Okay, so I can give you something that's great, because on PlayStation 5, if you play the game now, 60 frames.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh,
I know.
I did. And
Yeah.
4K.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard I've heard it'd be amazing. Shoot, I don't even have a PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
I just have the old.
I had a PlayStation 4 Pro. And apparently I never put it in boost mode, so I was always playing like it was a PlayStation.
Oh shit!
So I paid like $200 more for my PlayStation Pro or something, and I never used.
Yeah, what's this is supposed to be good?
Yeah.
Did you go and uncheck your Ethernet connection too to go at a higher speed, so that because there was an issue I found out, I guess PS4 Pro came with the ability via Wi-Fi, if you connected via Wi-Fi, to run at 5 gigahertz instead of 2.4. And if you didn't go and actually make that change, it stayed at 2.4. So you'd always have a really shit internet connection constantly, because the original PS4 does not have the option to do 5 gigahertz at all. It won't work. So I have to actually plug in an Ethernet cable into my PS4. My original PS4 to actually play games. It drives me crazy because I live in a house where my Wi-Fi is upstairs. So anyway, back off the random. Continue, please.
There is no continue here. There is not.
Continue, damn it, man! Back on subject. Come on.
There's no subject. Just one.
I'm glad you're aware.
String of random things that happens in that show.
That's good.
It's the coolest thing ever, because we can talk about whatever we want for as long as we want, and there's no strings, like no strings. There's nothing like first that can be discussed. We don't know. No one is gonna know what's going to happen. Like, I don't know what's going to happen on my show.
My game of the year is Raid Shadow Legends. Make sure you buy it with this code. Oh, sorry.
God.
Just throwing that in there, gotta pay the bills.
What did you bring anyway,
What would your game of the year be, Flamish?
Mine.
Yes.
Why?
No, I honestly have to say, and I play well after December as well. That was Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Oh,
that was a surprise. I know it was gonna be a good game, but I didn't think it was gonna be this good. I finished the DLC as well now.
Oh wow, Kid Icarus 2, you mean? Yeah, great game.
What?
No, I'm teasing.
No.
Are you not aware of that? Oh come on, you knew they stole the idea. No.
Where they stole the idea from?
Oh no, it looks amazing. It's one of those ones. I think it's still on sale. I've gotta like just get it.
It's a great game, but get the DLC as well. The DLC is for after the main story, so play through the story first. But it's great. It's if you love puzzles, it's the best game you can get with some combat like Assassin's Creed, and then mixed in some Breath of the Wildy stuff.
That kind of Breath of the Wild puzzle stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's very intuitive. But
cool.
Sometimes I'm like, fuck, how do I do this? And I look up a guide and it's like, oh. And then most of the puzzles you actually don't complete how they should be completed. Like sometimes I have to press like push a pad like where you put some weight on, and normally there's like a block somewhere. What I do is I just find a rock, a tree stump, and I just put it on there. It's the same.
Well, it gives you options to do things outside the box then.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm not sure. Like maybe they intended that to happen, but yeah.
They might have. I think that was one of the key factors behind an incredible like physics system. I think it's probably one of the more amazing physics systems ever done in a game was Breath of the Wild. The things that you can do with the physics system are so strange and unique. Yeah. Like taking a rock and then locking it in the time, so it's frozen in time, and then creating a kinetic hit behind it, and then jumping on it and having it fly away because it took all that kinetic energy and then it all hit at one time. Things like that were incredible. Just like it was very interesting to play around with for sure. That's kind of more what I did in the game than even complete it. Was just dick around. It was it's fun. Like what you do animated, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is cool because you could actually, like, if you have some fire, it creates wind. You can use the wind to blow yourself up, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of things in a game that's still experimental and that people still discover new things they can do in the game.
I would love to see something like that being brought into a different genre and used in ways that were not necessarily as experimental. Huh?
Pokemon?
Yeah. I hate you.
No, seriously. There's a Pokemon Legends game coming out that looks like Breath of
I
the
know.
Wild.
I did see that. Actually, it just looks incredible, and I still hate it. But that's just me. Don't take my word for it. Buy the game you want. I won't. But no. I would love to see it applied to something like. I mean, of all things, imagining being able to use physics in certain ways in a game like The Division, or in a game like I don't know, something where it can be used to accomplish something instead of you just hitting a button and holding it down until it says, "Oh, you've done it." It'd be kind of cool to see different ways of doing things.
I'm thinking, what would be a good game for that? Something adventure.
An adventure game, tactical. If it was it would be interesting if they took something and kind of went back to the Ghost, like the original Rainbow Six kind of concept of things, and made it a little more tactical, but then put things in it where you can actually, it affects the environment a little differently. So it probably wouldn't be like Breath of the Wild where you're doing things, but generally speaking, but have it affect the environment a little bit more. But that also takes a lot more processing power to do those things too. So with what we have now, I'd like to see them start to push the boundaries in that direction maybe.
I think God of War would be a really nice fit.
That wouldn't be too bad at all. Yeah.
The style they do now, like that would actually make it more. I think they're still working on the second game, so maybe they're taking some inspiration from it.
Well, I would think so, especially with what Sony's trying to do with the controller, as long as you don't have drift. But with the controller, and yeah, there you go. See, you're perfect. It's fine. Yeah, see, you're good. But as long as they could probably take that and incorporate some aspects with this, the way the controller works, and kind of mix some things in there and make it a little bit more unique. That'd be kind of cool. I think they need to bring up. Yes, there you are again. Your Majesty, how are you today?
Hello, my subjects.
Oh dear. Seems she's on the rag again.
Oh, woman,
damn it!
Bring me my grapes, please.
Very nice. It's very nice, Flamish. It suits you. It suits you. You look lovely.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I gotta go get something. I'll be right back. I promise. Watch the ceiling. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, nice doorway.
He's gone to go and get a real crown, I think. Maybe we find he's the king of something. Probably.
Maybe he's gonna get some grapes. No. Yeah. Oh my
So,
god.
I'm going to throw something out there. My favourite of last year, well, and going into this year, was actually Watch Dogs Legion. It's not a popular choice, but it just did everything for me. I haven't finished it yet because of it was broken, wasn't it, at the end? So you got to a certain point and the save didn't work. So it was a case of I didn't want to go through it again and again and again, and I didn't want that. But for me, it did everything. I was a big fan of the first Watch Dogs anyway. I'm quite a big fan. And then it was yeah, that was my that was definitely mine. I just thought I did everything well. Watch Dogs Legion, by the way.
Oh God! I thought you were talking about one.
No, I'm saying I liked one. I dabbled.
Oh, one was interesting. It was interesting.
One was interesting, but it was one-dimensional, but still a great game.
Yes.
For being a new franchise.
Yeah. So that was mine. Watch Dogs Legion. I just thought the fact that you can pick anybody, and just right, I want to take old grandma there and have her an expert in espionage. It's just really, really good.
Oh no, that was definitely very cool.
I do want to say the grandma is a bad choice because she can't hide.
She can't hide.
Yeah, she can't hide.
She hides in plain sight, man. What are you talking about? Nobody suspects grandma.
Do you know there's a series called Hide in Plain Sight on YouTube from Fat19 that really great. Like a guy that actually hides in plain sight in the factory warehouse where they are. I watched the series, so cool.
I've seen some criminals do that were actually pretty spectacular. Thoughts came to my mind when I was younger. Hide in plain sight, yeah, that works.
Certainly does.
Yes. But 6'4", I'm 6'4", so it's kind of hard for me. I try to blend in. It just doesn't work. I don't know why.
It's like, hey, there's a guy.
Oh no, I'm a tree. Leave me alone. I am just a bird. Look at my plumage. Ignore me.
Your what?
The plumage. The feathers. You got to look at the colored feathers. You don't speak German? Or bad German accents? You suck, Flemish. Sad. Pathetic.
So Dominic earlier gave me some German, I forgot already.
Whatever it was scheiße. Scheiße,
So
I know
he-
that one.
He taught you some German and you forgot it.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't learn it very well. I'm just saying.
Wow.
You need to concentrate more when you're learning things.
Especially other languages. I know I don't. I just watch movies.
Well, I do want to say German is one of the languages in Belgium. There's a small, like Belgium, right? It's like let's say a big triangle, right? Like this.
Yes.
And over in this part, Belgium, that's where they speak German. It's like let's say this is this is Belgium, and this is German part.
Were those the Germans that didn't leave?
Maybe. I have no idea. Also, by the
Damn
way,
it.
I looked a bit on that tree that was actually announced at teased in December 7, 2017.
Eek.
For the Nintendo
It's been-
Switch.
Well, maybe they've had second thoughts. Huh? No, actually, in all truth, they wouldn't have second thoughts. Right now, they'd be looking at the Nintendo Switch going, oh my god, can we put anything else on it now? Because it's selling like crazy whenever, they're available.
And there's gonna be a Switch Pro.
My fingers are crossed because it needs to be, because I'm kind of tired of having to take all of my Nintendo games and emulate them on my PC to get a good game. Like come on.
You mean
'Cause
to get 60 frames
yeah.
and stuff?
Well, actually, if I had a PC that had a newer card in it, I could run Breath of the Wild, and it was not the Switch version. It's actually the Wii U version because it came out on the Wii U, and run it at 4K 60 with was it ray tracing? It actually adds ray tracing, and then somebody did a complete color, and they did a color shift and a lighting shift on it, and so it makes the game just looks spectacular. It's incredible looking, but you have to have a PC that's fairly well spec'd out to push it, and it's kind of an indication of, hey, if Nintendo would make a deal with Microsoft, we'd really have some neat looking Nintendo games.
Yeah, actually, there's still speculation that Nintendo and Microsoft are working together. That Microsoft, like Xbox, will be on Nintendo as well, on Switch.
They were talking about old Halo games, I think, and even a crossover. I wouldn't be surprised, like say E3 time this year, if Nintendo does do an event, which I'm sure they will, if they wouldn't add like Master Chief to Smash or something. That would be kind of a neat crossover. A lot of people have been asking for that too, and just to see something like that, be like, hey, that's an indication of things.
If that happens, I'm buying Smash Bros. Until that happens, I'm not buying it.
You see, you say that there's a Switch Pro coming out, but
Maybe.
if the Switch Pro that you're talking about is just the fact that they've got a new screen, there's going to be a lot of people disappointed.
No, they're saying it's probably going to be 4K.
Well, here's the trick. The trick behind it is this: you have to have an operating system that's going to function in a mobile standpoint, and to do that and to make it cost effective, it's essentially what they're going to have to hit is a benchmark of something akin to the original PlayStation 4's output, or like 1.8 teraflops to 2 teraflops. They can do it. But the thing is, and you can do it cost effectively, you got to consider, PS4 came out in 2013. That's a long time ago. So if you can get a processor to output and get enough RAM in there, you could probably get something like that output, but there's a trick that you can get around it with, and it's only going to be in portable mode. I mean, not portable, in docked mode too. The portable, actually, the statement that I think Flamish is talking about is, it said it's going to be a 720p OLED screen, which it's the same resolution as the standard Switch, but because it's going with an OLED, you have far more depth and color coming out. I mean, I'm looking right now, I'm running through a Samsung, an old Note 8, and it has an OLED screen. So, I mean, if it had this kind of output and color and brightness, and it was only 720p, it'd still look amazing. But once you dock it, there's a trick. You can run it at 4K, but the processor will be utilizing, or hopefully what they're thinking, it will be utilizing a DLSS. So it will do a super sampling of 1080p and upscale it to 4K. And that's how you'll achieve 4K.
I just hope it will be less pixelated, because the pixelated on my big ass TV.
Yes. It's annoying you.
Yeah, it's annoying me a little bit.
Well, have you seen what's been done on PC lately with DLSS, with the super sampling?
No, because I play Xbox and PlayStation. Not really.
It's computer. It's like AI learning super sampling. So it's able to do calculations on the fly to try to get the best possible resolution out of a lower res image, right? So what it does, it recreates it, and then it shows it at 4K resolution or 1440p, whatever resolution you choose. But the key is it's able to recreate in such a way, they put the images next to each other, and they had a native 4K game next to its super sampled 1080p into 4K game. And I was extremely hard pressed to tell the difference. I almost couldn't. It was that good. It was spectacularly good. And that was, I believe, AMD's DLSS. And AMD is who Nintendo is currently working with. NVIDIA? AMD? I think it's AMD. Damn it!
AMD is
It's one of them.
everyone of the console space.
Well, Nintendo works with everybody, yeah.
No, AMD.
But that's the hope. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I know
Yeah.
DLSS is popular with the ray tracing stuff.
Because you're starting with a lower resolution. So when you run DLSS, I guess the processing power to run it DLSS, to run the supersaddling, is significantly lower than actually pushing the native resolution and then adding your ray tracing. So by doing it that way, they're able to take some steps out and save processing computational speed and power.
It ups the frame rate a little bit more. Yeah.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
It's tricks they use. Yeah.
You're really good in explaining this stuff.
I try. Actually, I wrote. A buddy of mine ran a YouTube channel for quite a while, and I kind of fell into it because I was a moderator on a Wii U forum for quite a few years, and in so doing, we met through that forum, and then he actually lived close to me. I was living in the Bay Area at the time, and he lived close to me, and so we kind of connected up, and then he ended up making a Wii U commercial with me and my family in it, which was hilarious. And then for his own channel, for just being silly, making stuff. But I ended up moderating his Twitch streams. I ended up moderating some of his YouTube streams, and so I was involved with him for years and years. In that, he was the creator. He was the content creator. I was just doing help here and there. Is all I was really doing. And then I'd come on an interview, and I think I mentioned it before. The first interview he had me on, he had a bunch of cosplay girls up to that point, like 4 or 5, and I was the first male interviewee he had. And so, yeah, the dickhead made me wear a blonde wig. That's all I gotta say. Fucking asshole. Anyway, it was wonderful.
You have griped about that previously to myself.
I have.
Yes, it was a good conversation.
I was
hoping that was going to come up.
I should probably pull up his old video and take a screenshot of it, so I've got it. Change my profile pic every now and then. Go, here you go.
Maybe you should send him my way. Maybe I can do something with it.
Oh, don't you do that. He's like, I'm going to use the Reface app. It's going to be awesome. Flamish, what you do with my image is your business. Don't involve me!
I'm not saying anything. I will not give you anything. You will see it afterwards.
You're quite welcome. You're quite welcome to wear a wig on the Flamish experience. You do whatever you want to do.
You can go.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Like you can go for 5 minutes and search for your wig, so we can see it on the screen.
You fuckers, it ain't my wig, it's his, okay, bro? Damn!
Well, you can
I told you.
And get the wig.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, no.
I'll see you next week again, then, Darp.
Brother, I burned that bridge a long time. He and I said, we used to be acquainted, no longer. And it wasn't the wig; it was other things. But see, the difference is when you game with somebody who's positive versus somebody who's like a barrel of acid being poured on you. It's a difference. When you have somebody that's really negative all the time, it makes you go, I don't want to play games anymore, especially when I'm with that person. So, unfortunate.
Yeah,
that's the way it goes.
I had someone and I just basically put myself offline every time I came on because I didn't want to do this.
Isn't that the thing? Yeah. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to have to block this guy.
I'm not like that anymore. If I don't like you, I just block you anyway. Or mute, or do whatever.
Good man! I like that. Yeah. Assertive. Good for you.
I'm older now.
I'm older! I can tell you're so old. Look at that chin thing. It's wonderful. I don't grow any. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work very well.
Yeah, me so. It's like here. Is a piece like here, and then
missing. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm staying quiet because.
See. Yeah.
I don't know what you.
I can see the other side in the screen. The side I can.
Yeah, animated's staying quiet because he's got a great bushy beard. There we go.
Bushy beard.
Wait until the chicken gets in the beard.
It's just save it for later. It's all good.
Wait until the chicken gets into you. The chicken gets in the beard. Why do you gotta point those things out, man?
Yeah, so Darth, actually, I need to tell you this story because it is funny. I was growing
Oh,
my
please.
beard. And my beard was a little bit longer, like, let's say, this long maybe? Like, like a finger or two long, like, a little bit longer. And I was eating chicken. And an hour later, I came across some chicken in my beard. And that was the moment I shaved my beard. I could not stand it one bit. I need to shave my beard because I can't have food in it. No.
Well, I think animated will be able to tell you that that's a bonus, my friend. I don't understand what your problem
You
is.
always get food for later.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wait. Put some chicken in there for later.
That's a midnight snack, my friend. That is a grand discovery in bed. Like, oh my god! Oh, whoo! I got some more food.
Great idea. You should get a pet squirrel that puts food in your beard for later.
While you sleep, he restocks your beard.
I'm doing this.
If I could train a squirrel to do that, that would be amazing. That would be.
Just train a squirrel to bring you food. Here, forget the dog. Squirrel's like, hey, buddy, tapping on your chest.
Hey, food, hey, food.
Oh, thank you. What do you need? I need a nut. You know that. There you go, buddy. That's awesome. We need pet squirrels. More pet squirrels in the world. That's what it is. They're not rodents, damn it. They're just misunderstood.
They are so smart, by the way. There's actually a video from a guy that actually he had bird food, and the bird food always got raided by the squirrels. And he built this awesome parkour and tried to see how they get around the parkour. And
that's awesome.
So went for like half a year, I think, with building a parkour. Planning
half a year?
Yeah. So he had named the different squirrels and
wow.
like have a whole documentary of how they moved and how they think and jump and stuff. And they can actually do amazing things. They can jump really far as well. It's really amazing.
He's the Squirrel King, and it needs to be a Netflix show about his ass. Holy shit, that's awesome though. Actually, that's awesome, but crazy.
I'm gonna look up that video real quick, anime video. So if you can
do it, yeah. The thing about the guy had a lot of time on his hands. 6 months. Fucking
6 freaking months, man.
I'm bored. I want to know what squirrels do, so I'm going to build an obstacle course. I'm going to call this one Steve.
I got it.
6. Okay.
It's Mark Rober, if you know about him.
Rober.
Yeah, he's an engineer for NASA. And
it was his spare time, is what it was.
Yeah, he made some amazing stuff. So he has a glitter bomb for package thieves.
Oh no, that guy! No, I know who that is. Yeah, I know who that is. Yes. Okay. He
made the obstacle course for squirrels.
That's the one where he sends the glitter bombs to everybody, to thieves. Thieves, he sets it up and they steal it. They get back and what the hell, man? What's this? Oh my god!
Yeah, he made 3 versions already.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, I know that guy. I was gonna say 6 months, dude. It took me a week. Here. Okay, I'm gonna brag a little bit for a second. It took me a week to build that. So, I mean...
What? A week?
Yeah, it took me a week to build that.
Just a cabinet with some legs under?
It's...
Downplayed. It's also got a squirrel. It's also got a squirrel obstacle course behind it.
Sorry?
Well, fuck you. I mean, what else am I supposed to say? Jeez, yeah, it's okay. Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation for my craftsmanship. Clearly, you understand what I went through.
No, but you can explain to me.
No, it's just some wood. Bought a plank of wood, cut it up into pieces, laid it out, glued it together, and then stained it, and then I bought some legs when we moved where we are now. It used to be a free-hanging one on the wall, so it would look like a floating shelf, and then I bought some legs when we moved up here and put it on legs, so yes, thank you. That's my story. I'm done now.
By the way, hi, Mama.
There's no squirrels. There's no squirrels running around.
There's no squirrels.
No!
There were no
squirrels.
Like
unfortunately.
The of wood and the nails. And
Man, dude, those pieces of wood would have crushed those little suckers. They'd be like, screw you, man! Screws. There it is. But I didn't use screws. So, yeah, they're shit out of luck. There you go. Jeez, man. Don't make me overthink this. Having a hard enough time as it is.
Do you mostly overthink this?
I don't think very much at all. Can you tell? Can you tell?
Well, I don't see the drool like on the side of the mouth.
Okay, just because I don't think doesn't mean I can't. Okay, never mind. Never mind!
That's awesome.
This coming from a guy who got chicken stuck in his beard. Come on.
Yeah, I slipped, tripped, and accidentally made a cabinet with legs. What did you do? You got a piece of poultry stuck in your hair on your face. I'm just saying.
I also made myself a painting cabinet back in when I lived in Norway for 7 months. 5 months actually. So 7.
I'm proud of you.
You lived in Norway?
For 5-6 months, yeah. From April till October.
Why? How
Was
is there a story behind that?
Ooh.
Yeah. So the story is I met someone and married
Oh, no.
her.
Oh.
And her father was from Belgium, but lived in Norway for
Yeah.
over 10 years, running a hotel himself. Because he has the money for it, that he opened the hotel, like rented,
Mhm.
and just bought the hotel when we were able to move in, because he needed some extra people to work with him. And he had no better idea than ask us to come to him in Norway and start living there and making money for the hotel and living, like doing all stuff.
Were you working for him or?
Yeah, I was working for him.
Mm.
I'm basically an employee, but a little bit more, let's say, family, right?
I would think so. Did you marry his daughter first and then move over there?
Yeah. I didn't expect to
Yeah.
actually move over there. It was not one of the things that I wanted to do because I married her. I loved her. But 2 months after I was there, she said she didn't love me anymore, and that was 6 months after we were married. So that's the
Dude.
greatest feeling ever.
No. Oh, man.
Yeah, you can
But
see
the more important thing, did her dad keep you hired? Did he?
Yeah, he was actually very fond of me.
Jeez.
But
Jeez.
at the end of September, she needed to go back to Belgium, and she never came back.
I'm sorry, man. That sucks, dude. How long ago was this?
5 years by now. Something? Yeah, 4 years, I think. 4 years, 3.5, something like that. Yeah, 3.5. Yeah, something like that. I've been living here for 1.5 years. In this, no, 3 years. 3 years.
Okay, so now that you keep flexing, you're like sitting there going,
Yeah, you can look at
What's-
my blue tattoo.
Yeah, well, what is that tattoo? I'm just asking.
It's
You
a
know,
tattoo
I like
from
seeing the ink.
My old logo. Of
Oh,
my,
dude, that's
of my
cool.
dragon. So
With the tail wrapping around your bicep and going around the
Yeah.
other side.
So this is
That's
actually
sweet.
my first logo of my dragon. This is a new iteration from Graphic Art that he made for me. Great
wow.
artist, by the way. If you need logo, plug in. But no, that was my first logo. And the funny thing is,
Yeah.
no one seems to know where the freaking logo comes from. I still have
Well,
no
okay.
answer.
I would say,
It's not Mortal Kombat. No.
well, it's reminiscent. I'll just put it that way. It's reminiscent of it, but it's not. It's in the same design. Like it's in the same pose. That's why everybody says Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's kind of like a dragon mixed with I would almost say
Serpent?
kind of a Celtic looking. I mean, the way it wraps around, and then it's got like barbs on it that are different. It's kind of neat, man.
Yeah,
I like it.
so
I like it.
all the stuff you see behind this stuff is what
Yes.
the tattoo artist actually drew himself. So
Oh,
he
dude.
just drew
Yeah, so it could wrap
stuff.
around. Yeah,
Yeah, but I wanted it to wrap around because it is part of me, so that's why I did it.
that's awesome, man.
And then I got new tattoo planned for when I want, but I'm 100% sure to get it, but I don't know when.
for an identical dragon on the other arm.
No, it's 𝘿𝘼𝙍 from Diablo 3. Like if you know 𝘿𝘼𝙍, how we actually look
No.
in Diablo 2 with the sword in front of his chest, where he
Yeah.
has his feet like going down. It's like how do you, like a crystal type shape, like
Yeah.
elongated crystal, with some like angelic wings that are like tendrils basically in blue.
Okay.
If you play Diablo 3, you know him. The guy from the second cutscene, basically. After the first
I
act.
don't, but that's okay.
But no, he's gotta be my second tattoo because it's the Angel of Justice, and there's nothing more than because I am basically, I'm extremely honest. I don't lie at all.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad of that. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just. That's just me random. Don't worry.
Yeah, but
Keep going.
like, I just can't lie. I just can't. I don't bother with it anymore to tell lies, tell things behind people's back, stuff like that. It's annoying.
Well, that's a good thing. No, well, okay, so.
It's a good and bad
In
thing
the
because being honest can be cruel. Because I'm
Well,
honest.
well, it can be cruel, but at the same time, with your background, and I know my face is gone. Okay, I'm just looking up 𝘿𝘼𝙍 is why I'm
Yeah,
checking
you're
it out.
very angry in that. You're like,
Oh no, dude, that's sweet. Oh yes, I'm furious.
He
No,
looks like
I'm
he
looking
got
at.
some metal band or something.
Oh, which one? Where?
I have no idea.
Where at? Oh, is it my image or something? Is there something in the background?
Your Mitch.
Oh. Oh, is it the one with the sunglasses?
No, the one with the red eyes and the makeup.
Oh, and the makeup. Does it look like I have a lightsaber? Was that the one?
No, the one with the hood.
Oh, that one. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, that's something different.
It's about for your Google account, they get used. So.
Oh, okay. So that's that actually. So I'm a thief. Thank you. You're welcome. So I stole that image from. That's actually from an extended universe Star Wars character. If you're not familiar with it, that's. Oh, people will hate me now. I can't think of his name. It's a Darth character that I actually found online. I'm like, that's perfect. That's me. That's me. That's what it is. So I took the image and I've used it ever since.
I actually will show you myself. I can put it on the stream. So if you watch the stream now, and I'm going to stream to see it myself. This is the tattoo that I'm talking about.
Show me. I want to see it.
It's just updating. So this one.
You still there with us, animated?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, I see. Everything all right?
Oh, everything's just peachy. I'm having today's been a good day, I'll be honest.
Oh, it has. That's good.
I'm in a very chipper mood.
So that's the
It
tattoo that
seems
I
so.
want.
What? Oh, okay. Wait. Do it again. I was looking at him and looking at you, and I'm an idiot.
It's still on the stream. For
Oh, is it? Oh, pff.
no, not
That's why.
anymore. No, too late. So that means go watch
I'll
back.
see it. I'm going to have to go back and look at that. Yes.
Yes. So it's at what's the minute mark? Let's see. Minus 1 minute. One is minus 30 seconds. So that's at 1 minute 1 minute 20.
I'll look it up. I'll see it. I can drag through and just kind of go. Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's about
Yeah.
84 minutes in.
Okay.
1 minute 20.
So at what time did Darth start drinking bourbon? About halfway through to the end. Yes.
I thought you'd started early, I'll be honest. I thought you'd
I had not. I must let you know I had not. But thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I try to be. But people get upset about that.
So Darth, do you have any tattoos?
I do not. I'm special like that.
You don't want to get some.
I don't believe in them. No, I just haven't done any. Haven't had the desire to. And with all the money that you spend, okay, so my problem is I have too many hobbies, and my wife will attest that I
I know the feeling.
yeah, it's easy. And so I started out, my hobbies were video games when I was a kid. And then when I was getting older, I started getting into cars. So one of my favorite cars was like an old Dodge Charger. And then I ended up getting a 67 Chevy Camaro. So that's what I have now. And my dad bought it when I was 12, and we worked on it, built it up to the point where it is now. And so that's sitting in my garage now. So that is a focus on constant. I don't know if you know anything about muscle cars or classic vehicles. It takes constant money to pour into them to keep them running and to keep doing things. You're like, oh, I'd like to do this or that. Oh, that's only $7,000. No big deal. Well, easy. And so it takes time to build up to that. So I got that. And in the meantime of all of that, I became infatuated with home theater. And so I dove headfirst into that and started studying and figuring things out. And I got into audio, into video. And one of my close friends, his dad had the first THX certified home theaters in the Bay Area. And since Lucasfilm is located in the Bay Area, so it was kind of a neat thing. He had a plaque on his wall that a couple of Lucasfilm technicians actually put in there. I was like, that's amazing. So it was kind of neat. And so I got into it then, and so I started getting into TVs and home theater and audio, and then I started building my own speaker boxes and building speakers out of car stereo equipment and making home speakers and figuring out audio and acoustics. And so I got into that, and then I started getting into woodworking. And then when I worked for my dad, I was an auto mechanic for years, and I got into welding, and then I started doing welding for fun. Like I'd cut things out of metal, weld things. I actually, on my YouTube, which there are many followers, and I don't ever promote it. I put it up years ago, but I had videos of me building a steering wheel for the Wii U gamepad. So I made a whole steering wheel like system that mounts to a table and everything. I still have the thing, but
that is
very useful. Yeah,
that is really good. That's different. That's really good. That's
Awesome.
So yeah, I got into too many things, and then my wife and I, after years, got into arguments. No, that's normal. I started doing home improvement when we looked to move out of the area, and we just got crazy into that. So yeah, I've got a lot of hobbies, a lot, too many.
Is my stream still going? Sorry, I ask.
It better be.
it's thinking about it. I am.
There we
I've got the circle of thought going round on mine.
Oh no, me too.
Yeah.
I've got a thought.
And I
I
just
won't
got
say
someone that probably subscribed to me as well. I can't even see that.
You're welcome.
Just with such an important story, come on.
Oh, don't even worry about it.
Oh, it's still live.
It's important. Of course.
Yeah. We're still going. We are fine.
Okay. Whoa. Yeah, sorry guys, I thought we were
Dead in the water.
there seems to be some problems with the internet lately.
I'm refreshing. Yeah, we're still good. We're still.
Okay. Yeah.
Although
sorry.
it is thinking about it, but it's still going. Hopefully.
Yeah, mine's still going.
Well,
So that's good.
Talk to my minions about my 5G rollout. See what's going on with that and why it's causing problems. Should be seamless.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, it
Then
should
you
be.
hear in the background, banana!
Banana. Not those types of minions. Different.
Not
kind.
those minions. No.
I think they'll be
Mine
more-
all have horns. No.
Yeah.
Look at you!
Indeed.
Yes.
That's on Diablo 2, by the way. I'm very excited for Diablo 2, by the way. That game, on console? Are you kidding me?
I have never played Diablo. I'm going to be honest.
Shame! Shame!
Holy shit.
Where's the guy?
Wow.
Where's the girl with the bell? Shame! Shame!
There's a sniper being dropped off outside right now. Flamish just called one in. It's just not one of those things I've played.
Wait, hold on. I got a call.
Oh,
You're at his house? Wait, yeah? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you see him? Yeah.
It's fine. The wife's closed the curtains just in case. We're all good. We're all fine.
You see
What's
the
that
sweat
red- what's
coming
that
from
red
his
light?
head, like.
he's alone inside of his room. He's ready for the shot. Take it! Take it!
No. So
I-
you play Diablo, okay? Have you the eagerness to try it?
There's so much I have not done that I want to play. Obviously, because
Well,
Diablo was more PC based, wasn't it?
yeah, but the new
And
console,
I've never really.
the new
yeah.
version is basically Diablo 2.
Yeah.
It's a reskin. It's actually running the old game underneath it, and you can actually go back to the old graphics as well.
Okay.
But it's running simulated in 60 frames while it is actually 27 or something, or 25. It's
Okay.
really, it's basically the old game, but Diablo 2 is the best game in the franchise. I don't think it's even gonna be I think Diablo 4 is not even gonna compete with Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is the staple in the action RPG genre on dungeon crawlers. You should play that. Everybody that loves a dungeon crawler or loot game should try the game at least.
Wait, you weren't happy about the mobile game? I thought it was amazing.
It's not even out yet. I can't try. I'm still waiting.
Dude, you saw the reaction though. That was probably the best reaction I think I've ever seen by a crowd to the shittiest announcement in history. It's like, yeah, we're gonna have a new Zelda game, and it's gonna be on your phones. What? It's stupid. It's stupid.
They also talked about it on BlizzCon this year.
Again?
Yeah, they actually talked about it because there was a question that when they were talking about Immortals, that they had the shittiest announcement ever to do, and then the reaction of the guy of everyone, and there was someone in a red shirt that was asking like, you know, is it coming to PCs? This is an out of April Fool's joke.
Well, the only in truth. Okay, so I remember when all the Diablo games came out. And I don't know. It's the 3/4 perspective. Actually, there was a game that came out before them. It predated Diablo completely, and it was, I think, made by the same people. It was
Blizzard North, the original one, right? Blizzard North.
I think it was made by Origin. I think Origin Soft made it originally. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Somebody in chat might be able to beat me to it, but I can't remember it. It was another 3/4 perspective, overhead kind of dungeon crawl type of game. It was along those lines, and I did play that a long time ago. But the one that I played closest to Diablo was Planetscape Torment. Did you ever play that?
No.
Okay. So if you look up Planetscape Torment, essentially it's the same. It's along the same lines. I believe it's created by the same people or a similar team. I can't remember who made it. Animated. You have no audio, my friend. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just muted myself a second.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just because Peep's coming through. It's okay.
Oh man, tell them to put some clothes on. That's all I gotta say.
It's actually more of a
They're dressed.
turn-based Dungeons and Dragons clone. That's Diablo 1. That's what it's saying here
Okay.
online. But it's not. I would not call it entirely turn-based, but it is turn-based. That you take a hit, they swing, they swing. But just not. I don't see a game before it. Like.
Well, yeah, Planetscape Torment is based on Baldur's Gate. If you're familiar with that.
Yes, but I hate Baldur's Gate. I don't like I don't like turn-based games at all.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, I can understand. I can dig them because I started out playing turn-based stuff back in the NES days. What?
Yeah, I do like turn-based. I really like turn-based.
I have to say one of the better. Oh, What was it, Flemish? You were going to say something. I saw your hands move.
No. No.
No.
No. Not even one. The only thing I liked was Pokemon when it came out for turn-based stuff. All the turn-based stuff that came after, no. Never.
Well, one that isn't turn-based, but it reminds me of, like, I guess it's the best hybrid of something of that sort, in a way, was, oh, now I can't think of it. It came out for the Wii, and it came out for the Wii U and actually the Switch now. Xenoblade Chronicles. I actually kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles. It's got
Want to do?
plus it's so cute.
I played the
I love
first
it.
hour,
Really
and
good.
the only thing I went was turn-based. Nope.
Well, that's all he heard. Well, I would say, yeah, the new Dragon's Quest, the one that's available for the that's available on Game Pass. It is a really good game. It's a great game. But if you're not into that thing, I understand. We won't judge you much, just a little.
It's like asking me to do a horror title. Never going to happen.
Oh, why is that? Why is that?
Because I'm an abject coward.
You can hear the heart attack from here, like.
It's coming! It's coming!
Yeah.
Sudden,
I've dabbled and then just no, sorry, no, it's not happening.
Also,
Turn it
Dark,
You
off.
jumped right out of there.
a few months ago I did a live stream for charity. I actually raised some money, so that was cool. But
How much did you keep?
nothing, because it was straight to
Oh,
the.
okay.
It was no, I don't keep anything. I did everything for the charity, and it was with a link from the charity from Extra Life. Like they have a link you can set up, so everybody donates to that link. Very cool. I got like $20 I think or something, so that was awesome.
Oh, hey.
Or,
you go.
or a little bit more, I think. I'm not sure. I think so. Some people don't. I had some hot sauce as well, but I was playing what was it? Resident Evil 7. And I hate horror games.
Oh, actually, 7's a great game. It's actually one of the better ones. Oh, yeah.
I had
love
someone
that
basically tell me what to do at every moment in time and said, like, watch out, there's a guy behind the corner. I'm like, okay, there's a guy behind the corner. I'll take out my gun, I aim, and there he is. Okay.
Here, you really, I'll test you both. Do either of you have PSVR at all?
No.
Had.
I would say I have, but I have to say I had because my youngest daughter brought a friend over and she thought it was really fun to spin in circles with it. And it broke the cord. I'm like, yeah. Well,
There is new
come
one
to
coming out soon.
yeah, I want to spend $400 more bucks.
400.
At least.
It's gonna be more expensive.
I know. It's going to be crazy. Because we're like, well, it's 9K displays in each eye.
Speakers in the headband. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Implants. They're going to do implants in your head. Yeah, make sure that you get them all. Yeah. Surround sounds. They want to make sure.
No, I got my VR headset actually right here.
Oh, my God. Oh, I thought it was in the trash. Oh, hey, you got Oculus, do you?
Yeah, I got the Oculus Quest.
Oh, is that the Rift 2 or?
There's a Quest 2.
No, you got the wrong sound. It's doing. There we go.
Better.
Exactly. So, no, I was going to say, you both should have played it. Resident Evil 7 in VR. That's special.
I did the demo. There was a little demo. Kitchen.
Oh, it's
called?
different. Yeah.
Oh my God! You see those hands
Yeah.
in front of your eyes?
See, it's funny about VR is people always forget, the easiest way to stop the insanity is to close your eyes. Everyone's like, I gotta take it off. It's like, close your eyes, close your eyes. You can't see if you close your eyes.
You can still hear everything, right?
Yeah, hearing things is nothing. Seeing and hearing is the combination that
The
usually gets
only
people
thing
to have.
to get less scary is to turn off the music and the sounds. That's a better thing because the atmosphere and the music makes the game.
Yeah.
If you turn
Hey,
off
so-
the music, seriously, if you turn off the music in a scary game,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You turn the
Becomes-
music off, and all of a sudden it makes it way worse. Yeah. Oh, I agree. That's awesome.
worse?
Then more exciting.
No, it makes it more less fearful.
Oh, really? For you? Oh,
Yeah,
do you have the lights on or off when you do that? Because I usually turn them off if I do that.
Well, I will tell you a little story. So when I was 7 or 8, I had a PlayStation 1,
Guard.
and Resident Evil 1 came out, and my
Yeah,
father had
yeah.
the brilliant idea to bring it at home, and I chucked it in the disc tray for the first time at night.
Yep.
And I was 7 years old, and I came into
Well-
the room, the small corridor, and I came across the corner and went across the corner, and I saw this guy like sitting on the ground, like doing something. And I came closer, and there was a cutscene. And then you saw his face, and like he starts running at me, and I'm like, ah! And I turned off the PlayStation.
Was your dad standing in the corner giggling manically?
Sleeping already, so I turned off the PlayStation. I was so scared that I didn't want to go across the living room.
You're going down this corridor, and so much trepidation that the music's going. You can hear it. You think, "Oh my word, what's going on?" And there's a chap in a wheelchair, and you think, "He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me." And you walk past him, and you think, right, next room. And it's not until you come out of that room and you walk past that wheelchair guy again, and all of a sudden
Then he
it's
jumps out at you.
yes.
Like, "Ah!"
At that moment, nope, off. Nope, I'm not playing this anymore.
Okay, fine. I'll install it. I'll play it
Suck it
with
in.
you. I'll
Suck
play
it
it with
in.
you.
5
I'll take the lead.
Yeah,
Nobody needs
crazy.
it. No, I'm not even gonna get forced. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't care. I don't want to know. No, just no.
So there's a YouTuber. His name is Mr. Fruit.
Fruit.
He's been out there for a while. Yeah, Mr. Fruit. He did a video. He sounds a little like animated in his absolute like dire hatred for anything fearful, and he did the demo for Resident Evil 7. He just played the demo, and so it's like 6 or 7 minutes, and he comes unglued, and I play it for my daughters every now and then because we get a good laugh because he comes on. It's funny to see him, and he's like, "I'm doing this for you," and he's screaming and like freaking out. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, ah! And he like drops the game at the end. He's like, "Okay, that's it. I'm never playing this again." And so, if you ever want to watch basically a mirror of yourself animated, go watch Mr. Fruit's Resident Evil 7. If you see it, you'll be like, "That's me. That's
No,
me."
I
Oh, yeah, it
really
sounds
want to
like-
say,
it
if
does
you want
sound
to
exactly
watch, if you want to watch someone that's funny, go watch my charity stream with Resident Evil 7. Really,
I'll
I
have
swear,
to go see it now.
I'm screamed so much in that. No, really, it's a 3-5. I think it's a 5-hour live stream or 7 hours maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a long day. But I had sriracha sauce. I have some challenges as well. People could donate to say what I need to do. I think I raised $100 or something, not 20. Yeah, it was somewhat, but I raised some money, so that was cool. But yeah,
Quite charitable
that was,
of you.
Yeah, I will do another one soon, and I think I will play some GTA RP or something. Because I'm playing that at the moment. I'm a car mechanic in the game.
Oh, you're a what?
A car mechanic.
Oh.
Like, actually, someone that goes to the roads, fix cars on the road, tow them, stuff like that. That's what I am in the game. It's a Dutch server as well.
That's good.
Hey, crazy
Awesome.
green dude! Yeah, I am somewhat going to close the stream like in maybe 10 minutes. We're gonna do outros. So, is there something else you want to discuss, guys?
One thing, you know that lovely golf game we all play.
Oh no.
Yes.
Have you seen that it's now got 60 frames per second?
Did they just bump it up?
Yep.
When?
I believe it's either today or yesterday. It's just they've sneakily just gone. There you go. Although I won't get to see it yet, but still, I'm happy for you guys that will.
I'm sorry, man. You know how to give us good info and then make us feel like shit for liking it. Like, oh, it's so awesome.
Hey, Cloud.
It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's really good. It's good news.
Well, it's strange that I was just mentioning to my buddy last night. I downloaded NBA 2K21 and I was playing that a little bit just to show my buddy because he's like, what does the Series X do? I mean, I'm not seeing it yet. And I went, well, I mean, I showed him Division. He's like, yeah. He's a little hard to please. I guess he was expecting like full CGI resolution with like seamless 60 frames per second all the time. I said, it's not like that. But I showed him that, and then I played golf after, and I was telling him, yeah, the golf game, they've upgraded the NBA game. It's amazing. They really need to do that with the golf. So I was just telling him that like a couple days ago. So that's interesting that they did that. I'll have to try it out.
I need to play more golf again. I need more invites.
Need more invites.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always down to play Flamish. Always.
Yeah, just send me an invite, man. Just I need another way of communication because Xbox doesn't get on my phone like the notifications. Twitter doesn't get the notifications on my phone for one particular reason. I don't know. Discord is the way that I get my notifications mostly on my phone. And text messenger, of course, but doing that from the UK will be like, yeah. Okay.
Well, just send me your phone number. No problem, bro.
Just read your phone number out now, and I'll
yeah, come on. We'll just type.
No.
Everybody on stream will all type it in together. Everybody, slow down.
No.
That and your local address. We'll just type that in too.
Just imagine me doing it now, just saying it on stream, and then 2 minutes later I get like.
That'll be either animated. Yeah, I was gonna say that'll be either animated or me. It'll be one of us two. What are you wearing?
So you're saying there's no one else watching now? How rude!
What you're saying is there's only
no one of consequence would actually do it. Yeah, no.
I would say it's really fun to talk to you, Darth. You should come on more if you have the time.
Well, if you feel like it, you're welcome to invite me. It's either that or I'll drop in on your stream. Every week. Every week.
Dude, you're so fun to talk to.
Well, it's not like I try to be. Damn it. Are you tired, Animated? Stop wiping your eyes! Man, you gotta put on a good face. Jeez. Just because it's late there and early here, what is your problem? Really?
The thing is, I had to get. It's Sunday and I had to get up early for work.
You know what I did?
What is your
You know what I did?
Hold on. What is your early?
I don't want to tell you.
Ooh.
Oh.
My early is around 7 a.m. That's early for me.
Oh, that's like the crack of noon for me, buddy.
Don't forget, I'm usually up till 3 a.m. every morning, so...
Yes, I get you.
2 a.m., but yeah. So last week, I had 2 days that I had to start at 4:20 in the morning. And the day before, I stopped working at 7:30 in the evening. So from 7:30 in the evening till 4 in the morning, that's like 7 hours of sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if I do anything else, just come home and go to sleep. Like, yeah.
And you need more beauty sleep. I'm telling you, Flamish.
Beauty sleep. So you
I'm just saying.
Need to take my blanket and just.
Yes, your blankie. Make sure you put your pillow behind your head up there.
Hold on.
There you go. There you go.
Get that around your head. There we go.
You make us happy by doing that, son. That's wonderful. I feel complete now. Thank you.
It's my how do you call that stuff? It's my silky smooth stuff.
It's your whoopee. It's
My-
your placating blanket that makes you feel better because you rub it against your face and feel like you're 2 years old again. I understand.
Oh, put the what? Graphic God! I shouted you out a little bit earlier, and now you say no. You're not getting shouted out again. No, no. Oh.
Welcome, Graphic God. I'll give you a shout out for that. It's fine.
Thank you for joining us, Graphic God.
No, so like I said a little bit earlier, do check him out. He makes wonderful gamer picks and stuff on game.
What a guy!
XboxGamerPicks.com. So do it. Go over there.
He's the
Get one.
he is the go-to guy.
Yeah, he is the god of graphics.
That's not just a clever name, then.
And always remember, check out Raid Shadow Legends. I'm sorry, couldn't help myself.
No.
No, you don't like it? Come on.
No, it's turn-based.
I'm it's turn-based. I thought it was just because it was shit. That was my opinion.
And it's a phone turn-based game.
I know. Well, it's not a phone game anymore. It's on PC, bro.
It's not a console, bro.
I know.
It should be in every game should be in console from now on. Not only PC.
Man, hot take, Flamish.
Yeah, we need
Now.
him to do announcements. I love this. You should watch the whole
Sunday.
Graphic God, this show is really fun. You should watch it the whole way through. Just saying. No, but yeah, it is somewhat the end of the show.
All right.
So I want to say, Dolph, it was really enjoyable having you. I'm actually a little bit glad, let's say, there was a three-way show because it was very, how do I say it?
Ménage à toi, I understand.
Stuff like that, yeah. Just go with it. I'll just go with it. No, but no, it's really fun having you. What can people find?
Well, thank you. It was very fun being had, and you're welcome.
We'll see you again.
Where can people find you, Darth?
Places. Twitter is. I was going to say Twitter, but I had to spell my name backwards because I had an account at one point in time on Twitter, and I canceled it, and I restarted it, and it wouldn't let me take it back. So it's Praxis Darth. It's at Praxis Darth on Twitter. So, and other than that, Darth Praxis on YouTube, but I have no content. If you want more, let me know.
What would you would be great with that voice.
I don't know.
Some real life stuff. Just build a cabinet again.
Yeah. Rebuild the cabinet. We'll put it on YouTube. But people will be coming
Start
in.
building things. You're going, look at this cabinet. Is it not amazing?
Yeah, with
I
that
think it
voice,
is.
that will be something else. That will be something else.
Well, I did do an unboxing. I'll do this real quick and then I'll let you go. Promise. I promise. I did an unboxing once of when the Switch came out of Breath of the Wild, and I bought. I don't know if you knew that this was a thing, but when they sold it originally, the special edition that came with the special Breath of the Wild Switch case, the box was huge. It was bigger than the Switch box that the Switch came in. It was enormous, and I unboxed that and I did it in that voice. So it's on my YouTube channel. So
you do have content.
I do have some. I actually documented me building that steering wheel and then testing it out, so it's there as well. So if you want to see me be an idiot, please go check it out.
I will actually put it in the description right now. So
if you want to see Darth be an idiot, go here.
I will subscribe to you, man. I would subscribe to you now.
I don't know.
Actually, you still have your old name. Logan's Neo is still
Yes.
your.
It's somewhere there. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you
That's
why.
on your email or something.
Xbox, my Xbox days, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can see it.
Also, Graphic God just said you had me at idiot just followed.
Thank you. I plan to continue being an idiot, so you're welcome.
No, also Animated Evil, thanks for coming. As always, my partner in crime.
Yes, partner in crime indeed. Thank
Well,
you for having
British.
me.
Oh yeah. My
Thank you,
British
Daph,
brother
for,
from another mother. Yes.
Exactly, yes. Thank you, Daph, for coming on, gracing with your presence and stories. It's been amazing.
I tried to regale, but thank you
Yes.
for having me.
People can find me on Twitter at @animated_evil and on Xbox Animated Evil 857.
Okay.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Darth Praxis is everything. So if you just type it in on Google, it'll like come up with everything I've ever done. So there you go, including Xbox. So you're welcome.
And I just put your YouTube channel in the description as well. So that's.
Oh dear Lord.
I love doing everything live. It's so fun. And of course, guys, don't forget to check me out here on the channel. Watch some my charity stream. Very fun. Getting me some hot sauce and crying and scary stuff and shouting and screaming all at the same time. Perfect. And then of course, don't forget to watch 4GQ TV. And as you all know, I'm now part of GUG, the Gamers United Guild. I put the trailer in the beginning of the stream. It's an awesome place where we all have different channels being together as a group. They all promote each other. So you should go over on Twitter and type in hashtag Gamers United Guild. And you'll find everything that we do, all the different shows. So that's really cool.
Congrats on getting into that, Flamish.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you, Flamish, for hosting this. This was terrific.
Oh, I love this so much. This is one of my highlights of every week. Except my girlfriend, that's always another highlight as well.
Ooh. Don't start teasing us, damn you. I know you can't. You can't.
You can't
Oh,
what,
I
sir?
won't even say.
You can't
What?
sir?
Oh, you can't make good on that offer. I know.
No, but thank you all for coming. Guys, I'll see you all next week for sure with another Flamish experience. And don't forget, be positive and stay happy. And now we're gonna end.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah. See ya!